Looks like an American flag on the cap to me, brother. This right here is Chris's Cinnamon Coffee Porter. And this is brewed by Chris. Let's see, they call it Hunter and Ales. And he brews with Under the Table Brewing's Nate and Brad Pico. Or he has. And I think I know who this guy is. I've seen him periodically in some of their videos. And Josh gave this to me while we were down at NHC. So I just had some brunch, we'll call it. I have one of my challenge beers actually chilling in an ice bath in the laundry room behind me. You'll hear some noises in the background. We're doing some laundry, but I'm taking a break. Excuse me, taking a little bit of a break. It's hot, it's early, and it's time for a cinnamon and coffee porter. What do you say? Let's crack into it. There we go. A little bit of a hiss. Oh, hey, look at that. I would have to say right off the bat, you're hitting your carbonation level pretty nice. Is that bottle condition? There's a little bit of something in the bottom there, but not much. Nice little head. Folks that know my style of beers know that I don't like an over-carbonated beer unless the style calls for it to be super effervescent, or that was what they were shooting for. Otherwise, I like the beer. Oh yeah, that works out nice. Give her a little bit of a swirl, pushes it up real nice. See if there's any other information on here. There is not, so I have no idea what the ABV is or anything on it. Beautiful looking beer. It's exactly what I would expect out of a porter. Let's give it a nose. A little bit of dark roasted notes. There they are, but you got to really work it up. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little bit of the cinnamon. I think that's cinnamon, but it's a bit of a spice. I'll call it a spice. A spice nose in, along with a touch of coffee, and I'm picking up alcohol in the nose. So I'm going to guess that this might be along the lines of an imperial. Couple reasons. The stickiness on the side of the glass is always a good indication of a fairly decent ABV beer. The dissipation of the head quickly is another indication of it. It's nice that I'm able to work it up real quick. But it's a nice play. It's not an overwhelming nose. So there's nothing that's popping out, that's grabbing me or anything off of that. That's not a bad thing. I'm okay with that, because a lot of times, sometimes the nose on a beer is not indicative of the way the flavor profile is. So this one I'm thinking is going to be part of the flavor profile. Let's give her a try. Cheers. That was nice. Oh. I'm getting a real... Is that cinnamon? It sure does have a little bit of a spiciness to it like that. But I'm also picking up a really nice sweetness. Yeah. Yeah, that's cinnamon. There's some cinnamon in there. It's kind of an offshoot of a holiday ale, of a spiced ale that has a little bit of a chocolatey profile in there that mixes with the coffee. It almost is like cappuccino-ish, not cappuccino, it's almost like one of those flavored coffees where they put the caramel in, like a caramel latte. Oh yeah, definitely picking up a little bit of that cinnamon. What reminds me of is like a caramel, just missing some hazelnut. There's no hazelnut, like a caramel macchiato, whatever the hell it is you get from Starbucks, flavored coffee with a little bit of cinnamon on top of the cream that they put on the very top. Oh, that's really nice. That's enjoyable. That is really enjoyable. Well done. Full-bodied. Great mouthfeel. Great flavor profile that goes the whole way through the beer. I like that. A lot of times you run into beers to where their flavor profile is either way in the front, way in the back, whatever. It doesn't balance out the whole way through. This one balances out the whole way through that beer. Carbonation is good. As a matter of fact, as I was taking a drink, you could actually see some of it still streaming up from the bottom. Yep. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's working out well. Great mouthfeel. That flavor profile is fantastic. Oh yeah, I like this. Well done. Nice job on running those flavors the whole way through the beer. I personally really like that. A lot of times you get some beers that, and it comes to some porters sometimes are one-dimensional, and they're not very. Like I said earlier, it's either stuck right in the front, which is a lot of times what it is, and then the beer just kind of peters out. This one has a flavor profile that's in the very front, carries the whole way through the beer to the end, and leaves a really nice aftertaste, making you think of something else. That's a great way to describe the beer. It makes you think of something else. I love having a beer that's like, oh wow, yeah, that kind of reminds me of a flavored coffee drink I had, or. The other thing is, man, this would go good with, and this would actually go good with, this would go good with vanilla ice cream. I tell you what, vanilla ice cream. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this is probably between 7.8 and 8.3% in that general area. ABV, I can feel the heat. I can pick a little bit of the heat up. Yeah, vanilla ice cream. A vanilla ice cream, cinnamon, and chocolate porter beer. Float. All right, man. Josh, thank you so much for sneaking this one into me. And Chris from Hunter and Ales. Well done, sir. I am enjoying the fruits of your labor because you made wonderful beer. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. Cheers, everybody.